previously on Critical Role. I mean, the 20 effect.
As soon as you fasten it to your armor, you freeze as all the memories actually start rushing back to you. The Null army is advancing, and I'm not sure it'll turn out. But you're not chained by mortality. Well, not yet, anyway. You can restore the kingdom in Barrett's name, in which the fancy Null says, "My name's Ruby, nice to meet you."
And that's 9 damage to the face.
Okay, Ruby says, my beautiful, my moneymaker. Well then, I want you to kill him. Your first order.
It just doesn't make sense, as they've come so far and yet he just follows so willingly.
As the last thing you see is him putting demonic energy into this locket and tears coming to your mentor's eyes.
Feel it. Are you getting pumped? Are you getting pumped? Are you ready? Are you ready to do this?
This is the 20 Effect Podcast. I'm Justin, the DM, and I was the first one to step foot on the sun.
I'm William, the original player for this podcast. And
oh, that's a dunk.
Yeah. And I'm the first player in every D&D session.
And you know what? This is going to be, it's probably going to be episode 21. 21 episodes in. Let's do a second round of shout-outs, because I don't feel like editing in post.
Oh, shout-outs. Justin, do you have it? Do we? Oh, you have a list?
Oh, no, I don't have a list. Let's just look at the Discord. I mean, Nexus, obviously.
Nexus,
our number one boy.
He's the OG, first person around.
Tenebris.
Like, that's why we had him come on to the D&D session. I mean, we got all these kind people on our Discord here. We got Poetry, who's like one of the first, along with Dark.
Slow Thief.
Oh yeah, I just thanked him for how great he's been. Mr. Mercury, who hasn't gotten too much time sticking around on it, but like he's been he's a good boy. He's pretty cool. Quello staff, and he's offering to run some D&D sessions, and I respect him for that, and I appreciate it. He's helping grow this little community.
I think only like 2 of the people we've shouted out actually listen to the podcast.
You know what? I think they all are listening it to at their own speed. They'll get there eventually.
Hopefully.
Oh, I know they will. Justin.
Huh?
Justin.
Who?
Justin.
Huh?
Will you paint me that mental picture?
I think I will. So you're flying in the sky. I don't know if you recall, but you're on the dragon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fryro.
Fryro. Oh my god, I love him. I love him so much.
A black dragon who you and him tore through the garbage lands, kicking ass, taking names. But now you've been flying for a while. You pointed him in a direction, and you've just been sitting there. Actually, it's been in long rest territory if you want to take a long rest, because you've been up there a while.
I've been just chilling on him. During my long rest up there, I just pull out my pocket one of the bottle caps from one of those alcoholic beverages from earlier, and just inscribe my symbol onto it and click it onto my armor.
Okay. So, yeah, obviously you've been traveling for hours and hours. You're beginning to get into cloudier. You could feel some rain in the air. Like, you could feel it because you're so high up.
Yeah.
And you could tell he's getting a little sleepy, a little tired. But you know you're so close. You can't stop now. You could feel it.
Oh, almost there. I just kind of like brush him and say, "Don't worry, buddy. We're almost there. You can take a rest soon."
Make a perception check.
17.
You hear a whirring sound. Getting louder and louder.
I look around for the dangers of a tornado.
You look across the horizon. It sounds like this potential tornado is getting closer and closer. And then you feel the dragon fall forward a bit and lurch left and right as Flying past you on your right is something sharp and spinning very, very quickly, and it launches past you up into the sky. And Fryro's right wing has been completely cut in half.
Oh shit.
And he starts spiraling downwards, going down and down and down through the clouds. You see it. You see the Ruined Kingdom. You're going down and down and down into the field just outside the village. You hit the ground. You're gonna take some damage.
Oh boy.
You take 67 falling damage.
67? Ooh, okay, so 67. I'm not doing well at all.
So, you're in this Cram-sized crater in the ground. There's blood around you. You would hear the weak chirps of your dragon friend nearby. And then you hear a voice that sends anger chills down your spine. And they're talking about having a dragon as a pet.
I want to run over to where he is.
He looks bad. And you look up and you see two gnolls approaching. One in a big cloak, and the other in a bejeweled robe.
Oh, fuck. I want to try to hoist him up over my shoulder, and...
That's a big boy.
Is he big boy?
It's a really big boy.
I don't really have any healing supplies, do I?
You hear that same voice say, "Now stop right there. Don't move."
I look behind me.
You look behind you and you see that bejeweled one. You recognize him as he comes closer. It's Ruby, who you beat in the face so many years ago. And beside him is another royal gnoll guard who you don't really recognize. And he says, "Now come on. I can't believe you survived that fall, but I think the queen would like you around. Just in case. Come."
I squint my eyes. Queen?
"Yes, queen."
No, it just is ringing a bell. I look back at Fryro.
You see his other wing it's disfigured.
Oof. If I had robot tears, I would shed them. And if I wasn't so hurt, I'd kick their ass.
"Don't worry, your dragon friend will be fine in our hands. Come."
Fine. I follow them.
You start walking in their direction. Make a wisdom save.
17.
You feel your head hurt a lot. And he says, "I'm going to need to put you to sleep for this one, so come on." It makes you hold your head. It hurts so much. But I'm not going to make you roll damage. It does damage. He's going to do this as many times as it takes for you to go unconscious.
The only thing is I can't be magically put to sleep.
But can you magically be put unconscious by damage?
Yeah, I can. So should I just set my health to 1 in that case?
Yeah.
Okay. So I go unconscious.
Okay. I mean, you fall to your knees, and he keeps ringing this loud sound in between, I was going to say your ears, inside of your robot head. It's a blinding white pain you've never felt. And you just wake up on a cold stone floor. A lot of dirt on your face. And you find yourself in a cell. You sit up.
I look around. See if there's anyone else in this cell with me.
You're in a cell by yourself. But across the way, you see there is other people in different cells. And you could hear guards talking on the other side of this heavily barred door. It's just these cells and a desk and this heavily barred door, yeah. There's a hole in the ground and it stinks.
Oh, great. So I want to go up to the bars and see if there's anyone else in the other cells. Did you say that? Sorry, I zoned out a little bit. My cat's being fucking jerk.
Yeah, there's two people. There is a male gnoll and a one-armed woman in the other cell.
I take my metal hand and I bang on the bars. Where the hell am I? I was supposed to be talking to the queen.
The woman says, "Yeah, you and everybody else who's been carded in here. Seems like we're a little special, maybe."
Special? This doesn't seem special. What's the normal treatment?
I'm not sure. Normal treatment is they come in for a little bit and either executed right here in front of the cells or maybe somewhere else. I don't know, but no one seems to stay long except for us here.
I'm not surprised. They're filthy gnolls.
She just stares at you like a "what are you gonna do" kind of look. And you can see on the other side of the cell that she shares is a gnoll who is kind of pacing around a little bit. And she kind of glances back at him nervously and then looks back at you. And she says, "Want to get out of here? I haven't had much luck with this guy over here." And she points to a black eye.
Wow, they even do it to their own kind. Not surprised.
She says, "Yeah, this guy, he's a little different."
Well, I apologize, but I'll believe it when I see it. So, I bang on the bars again. Hey, guards!
They ignore you. She says, "Yeah, there's no getting them in here unless they're bringing in a prisoner. They really let us be, which is the perfect way to escape. Are you in?"
Oh, wait, do you have an idea?
"Yes."
Well, I guess there's no better time than the present.
"Did you smuggle in anything sharp?"
I look at my trinkets. Are they all there?
"Yes."
I reach and I yank off the sharp piece of a broken cauldron.
Okay.
And I toss it over to her.
All right, she catches it. And she says, "We need to wait for the guards to leave in opportune time, just so they're not right outside the door. So, when it happens, it's going to be quick. So, be ready."
I'm always ready.
And she relaxes a bit, and she says, "So, what brought you to this shithole?"
Personal business. I have some bad blood with this place. Lot of history here.
"You don't look like a gnoll."
Me? No. No, I do not. And many of the people that used to live here didn't either.
Hasn't this been gnoll territory for like a very, very long time?
It has.
Yes, like hundreds of years.
Oh, I know. It used to not be this way. But my question for you is, why are you here?
For a job. I don't know if you could believe it, but I'm an assassin. You look at her and she kind of points down at her lack of assassination gear and the fact that she's locked up. And she says, "This is the only way that I could stay semi-close to my targets without them escaping, but seems like they escaped. But I'm after some guys named Nino and Stevie.
Wait,
They're,
Justin,
what?
was it Cranberry that was told that he has to kill Stevie?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait a minute. I know that name. Stevie? Stevie Young?
Yeah, he's a dwarf. Gets mad.
I was told that I had to, well, probably had to kill him myself from some random time traveling gnome. It was gnome, right? Or goblin. Time traveling goblin. What's your reason?
Money, or, well, I was paid to kill them by a really rich man. He said he could pay me enough to cure my sister. That's the only reason why I've been doing this assassination thing, just to keep her alive. But he can cure her, and then I could be done for good."
By chance, this man, is his name potentially Flippington?
No, I don't know who that is.
I let out an audible sigh, like of relief. Oh, thank goodness. If you ever meet someone by that name, I would personally pay you my entire wallet, which isn't much, but I would, at the time, whatever I have, I'd give you everything to kill that son of a bitch. Actually, it would be in
Well,
your best interest too, because he's trying to destroy the world. But that's a small detail.
well, maybe one day. But for now, I'm only trying to go after these two. But they're not bad people. I could imagine a life where I might have been friends with them. They're kind of charming in a way, but it's my sister.
Hey, a job is a job. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. And if it means ending someone else's life to save someone you care about, well, that's your moral decision. Question is, do you think they deserve it?
I think when you're an assassin, you can't think of the lives that your targets have lived or the lives that they would have lived. You have to stay strong, lose your humanity, so that you may take theirs.
Not to be an ass, but what do you think your sister? Would your sister think of that?
I know she doesn't like it. She kind of gets that I've been doing something bad to keep her alive, but yeah, I prefer she not knew.
Huh. Trying to keep secrets like that. That's cute. That's quite adorable. I commend you that you still hold on to that illusion that you keep something like that a secret forever. I wish you the best of luck in your endeavor. Hopefully, it works out for you in the end.
She says, well, thanks, but and she gets interrupted. The Knoll scrambles up to the front of the cage and says, and I'm Nexus. I'm the protector. Under no circumstances touch that bird.
I look over. Is there a bird nearby?
There's a bird cage with a blanket over it, and it shifts a little bit, and you could hear a little voice come from inside.
Is it in my cell or his cell?
His cell.
Oh yeah, I want to touch that bird. That is like an 18 of wanting to touch that bird.
Okay. You lick your mechanical lips.
And why wouldn't I? Nexus.
It'll bring the end times.
Great, another ending of times. Well, you know what? Currently, there's a bigger problem of a man trying to actually end the times out on the loose, and you don't see anyone trying to defend him. Well, actually, there are many people that actually try to defend him. One of them is a giant fucking spider. But
He's just breathing heavily.
all
He's
right.
breathing heavily, looking at you with really wide eyes, and then he calms down after a bit and he goes, nice to meet you.
My name's Cram. Cramberry. A pleasure to meet you too.
The woman says, I'm Gertrude. And you'd hear the guards start to walk away, and she says, let's get the hell out of here.
Agreed.
And she flips up that cauldron piece, and in like 5 seconds, she nicks it open with her one hand, her one arm, and it swings open slowly. And Nexus runs over to your cage, and he says, I'm only in here because someone let out my bird, and I had to beat him to a pulp. I didn't want to, but I had to. And the lady with the funny hat, she's the queen, I think. She said that I was a broken knoll, and I have to stay here for an eternity. But I'm getting out.
Well, looks like an eternity's a little shorter than she thought.
I've never met a robot before. Nice to meet you.
Well, I've never met a knoll that I haven't smashed the head in within 10 seconds, so it's a day for new things, isn't it?
Me too. And he holds out his hand as your door swings open.
And I shake his hand.
And you see a sharp cauldron piece flung into the air. You catch it. You put it back on.
I clip it on, and I give her a nod of approval. A very solid nod of approval.
And you remember again the most evil wizard.
Or my first meeting with the most evil wizard.
Yeah. You met him since then, so obviously, yeah, you would know who Flip Flippington is.
It's like, oh yeah, that's how I met that son of a bitch. You going to grab your bird?
Yeah, he's been holding it.
Oh, it's like in a holdable sized cage. Okay.
Yeah, it's on his back now. And you guys all surround the door. And she says, all right, in about 30 seconds, they'll be in the the lobby where they're probably getting coffee if my prediction is right. So, let's wait. All right, let's do 30 seconds of dead air. She slowly opens the door, and you guys all creep forward. And you find yourselves in a prison lobby, and she whispers to you, I absolutely need to get my stuff, and your stuff will probably be there too, obviously, but we can't continue forward unless I get my shit.
That's fine by me. I hate losing my stuff as well. Let us try to find it.
And she points to the other side, where there's a heavily, heavily, heavily barred door. And she says, that has to be it. It's where they keep the monsters.
I look over. What do you mean, monsters?
Anytime they find some cool-ass monster, they take it here.
At that moment, my eyes light up. Fryro, we have to get in there.
Exactly.
My pet.
And she... What?
No, nothing.
You're not going to tell her?
No. Shock factor.
She points to a desk area that's around the corner. It's like a front counter. She says, and there is where they're all hanging out. Let's get the drop on them. And you sneak forward until you get to the employees only part. She slowly opens the door, and you can see 3 guards just chilling, speaking some Knoll to each other, drinking coffee. There's a bathroom back there, a utility closet. And there's another door in this lobby is also the exit. So, what do you want to do?
I have an idea. I look at Gertrude. I have an idea. You sneak into the bathroom, eliminate someone who goes in there. I'll go to the utility closet, and I'll make a little ruckus. 1 or 2 will adventure in there, and I'll see if I can eliminate them quickly. If you have any better idea, I would love to hear, but that's my 2 cents.
She gives you a thumbs up, and this is such a bad look for her, but she creeps over to the bathroom, and as she swings the door open, it goes,
Oh no.
and all of them look at her.
I want to look into the utility closet real quick. Is there a broom or mop?
Yeah, sure, yes.
I just grab it and I wield it as and
Pole arm.
I snap the head off and I wield it as a new pole arm.
Okay, I'm gonna make it a D4 instead of a
D8.
very fragile.
Alright, that's fine. It could be a D4
Okay.
damage.
You sprint towards them, as she also sprints towards them, and they are all fanning out, taking out some short swords.
Time for me to make some attacks, I think.
Yeah.
I don't assume a 12 hits.
No.
How about a 13?
I'd say yeah.
11 damage.
Okay. You smack him, and you see a tooth come out as he flies over the front counter. Gertrude grabs a nearby stool and breaks it over one of their heads. And that leaves one who runs over to you with a short sword. And he does a big cutting motion, but you bring up your mop.
Oh yeah, he entered my
Catch it.
attack. Wait, he entered my attack radius.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh boy. So, he brings his short sword down, you bring your mop up, and you catch it in such a way that it breaks the mop. It just smithers. Smithereens?
Smithereens.
Into Wayland Smithers. And then you hear, "Don't touch my robot friend!" As you see Nexus sprint over, grab him by the neck, bring him to the ground, and just start choking him and choking him. "Don't touch him! Don't touch my new friend!" Whew. Man, that guy was about to gut you. Whew.
I raise a single mechanical eyebrow. Maybe. No, all Knolls are shit.
Did you say that out loud?
No, like in his head, he like raises his eyebrows like, good job. But in his mind, he's like thinking, No, all gnolls are the same. He will just be an obstacle later on, but he's useful for now.
By the way, it's been a long time. You could long rest.
You say I would have gotten a long rest in?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's what I was wondering, like, in the time of being unconscious, waking up in the jail cell,
Yeah.
would I be up?
If you hypothetically woke up within that D4 period, but you can tell it's been a lot longer than that. Like when you fell asleep, it was daytime, and it's daytime again.
I'm going to quick, like, past Gertrude, the dagger the guy tried to stab me with. You could probably make better use of this than me.
She says, hell yeah. And she grabs a nearby other dagger and starts sharpening it. She says, they don't take any good care of these things.
And I want to look into the closet again and see if there's potentially the counterpart part, like if they had a mop and a broom, and I used like the
They have a dustpan.
They have a dustpan?
Yeah.
That does not help. I grab the dustpan.
Okay.
Put the dustpan in my pocket.
And the little broom that comes with it too. Little tiny hand broom.
And I do not assume this mini broom is 6 feet long.
No.
Is there any 6 foot long wooden object in this room? That's a cylinder?
I want to yes and you, but do something wacky. I'm trying to think of something. There's a... no. There is a... You want to use it for your polearm feat. I know it.
Just in case. I'm fine if it does reduce damage, just as long as I can start smacking bitches.
Ooh, you find a vacuum.
Oh, shit, dude. Hell yeah. So Cranberry has dustpan in one hand, vacuum in the other. I look at Gertrude. Time to clean house. And I go through the doors.
Well, it's locked.
So you get this moment. Time to clean house.
And you just bump into it.
Shit.
And she holds up the key that she took off one of the guards. And she goes, yeah, you forgot something. She clicks it open. You hear a ka-chunk. And you hear the gears turning as it swings open. This foot-thick, heavy door. And the distance, you couldn't hear it because this is very soundproof, I guess. But down the hall, there is 2 gnoll guards having an issue putting a monster in one of the cages. It looks a little woozy, like it just woke up from something maybe, but it's kind of tossing them around. And when you step in, the door shuts behind you 3. And this thing, it appears to be half bull and half horse. It gores one of them and just slams one into the wall on the other side. And it kicks up a little dust around him. It's starting to get really into it. It's angry. It looks around, sees no one, looks down the hall, and sees you 3. And it grunts.
In this moment, I wish to... Wait, what do I have? Oh, the door slammed behind us. Shit. Does it look like it could speak common? Wait,
Let me
you
check.
said... Okay.
No.
No?
It has a language, surprisingly.
What color is the tarp around the cage, around the bird cage?
It's like a blue felt.
I kind of reach my hand towards the blue felt.
Don't fucking touch it! I thought you were my friend! And it's...
I put my hands up. I look at the bull.
The bull thing is starting to move forward a little bit.
I look around. Does Gertrude have a cape?
A cape?
Yes.
She is a cloak, yeah.
I look at Gertrude. I need the cloak. Give me
No, this
the
is my
cloak.
cool assassin's cloak, and it's starting to run down this long hallway.
I need the cloak.
Fine. And she tosses it to you.
I'm going to roll animal handling.
Alright.
I want to olay the
running
bull.
fast at you.
Oh my god. Oh, it's a nat 20, Justin. It actually is a nat 20.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Everyone around you sees what you're doing, and at the very last second, you guys all jump out of the way. Actually, I'll give you an advantage. Dex save.
An advantage dex save. Well, that wasn't too bad. Another nat fucking 20. It was a 16 and then a
Okay.
20. Oh my god. Justin, please. Oh. It doesn't seem real, but it is happening. I wish you were here to see this.
It blows past you. You feel the wind, the rush of the wind, and it slams into the metal door behind you. And you're about 20 feet ahead of it now. What do you do? And it's angry. It's like shaking his head, very confused. With a nat 20, you could still hold the cloak.
I want to jump on its back and wrap the cloak around its, like, underneath the horns and around the back of the head, so then it rests and is, like, locked over its eyes. So
It has arms, you know.
Wait, what?
Sorry, I didn't describe it enough. It's half bull, half horse, with like a human torso.
So half horse, half minotaur.
Yeah.
Shit. A centaur. I run over to one of the goblin corpses and I pass Gertrude her cloak.
It is way, way down the hall.
You know what? I think I want to put him in a headlock and try to subdue him. And
Okay.
and calm him down. Justin, don't even roll.
Did you roll that one?
No, it's another fucking nat 20.
Oh my god.
Don't know. Oh my god, Justin, I think I'm getting good at dice rolling finally.
Alright, you get it on the ground. I'd say you get it prone. It is not unconscious or anything, but it's not moving and you have it grappled. And Gertrude just takes off running down the hall.
Yeah, I'm just going to pin it there and not hurt him and just start speaking to him, so then he starts to, like, maybe he'll get the idea that I'm not trying to hurt him. Because if I have him pinned, normally an aggressive person would start attacking, but I'm not. So I just, calm down. We're not here to hurt you. We're just here to find a way out, just like you. We're trying to escape.
It's starting to struggle now. It had a moment of calmness, allowing everyone to escape, but now it's struggling. And you see something way down the hall. You could hear Nexus and Gertrude talking with someone urgently.
So, at that moment, as soon as it starts struggling again, I want to actually let go and back away with my hands up, like in front of me, showing that I've nothing in hand. That I'm like, I don't have any weapons. Like I put down the dustpan, I put down the vacuum, like next, and then they're right beside him where I grappled him, and I just back away.
It takes a few steps back and just stares at you.
And I turn around and I start walking away.
Okay, back towards Gertrude.
Yeah, back towards Gertrude. And I give Gertrude a thumbs up.
All right. She gives you a weird look and looks past your shoulder and just kind of shrugs.
I just kind of look back to make sure it's not about to charge me. If I just, and I keep going. Oh, can I just say I picked up the vacuum just real quick? No, I did not. That would be threatening. So yeah, I forego the vacuum cleaner by him.
It's gonna turn around now and it's now trying to beat down this metal door in front of it to the exit.
Can I sneak up and grab my vacuum while he tries to beat down the door too?
Sure.
Okay, I'm just going to snag that vacuum because, like, I need a little bit of a weapon and the dustpan because I need that dustpan. But yeah, I look around for any more creatures.
There's none. It's just a corridor of closed, thick metal doors.
Oh.
There's no handle on any of these.
Okay. So I head towards Gertrude and Nexus.
You finally get over to the other side where they're in an intense conversation with someone. You finally figure out who the heck they could possibly be talking to. And you see a pane of glass that has a little scratch on it where you can guess that Gertrude cut. And there's a knoll behind it. And behind this knoll and behind this glass is a bunch of stuff.
Oh.
And they're like, we're going to get in there anyway, so you might as well let us in now, and we won't kill you as hard. And he goes, I don't think so. Nope.
What is this person? Is this scum of the earth our next thing we need to get to?
Yeah, I could see my shit in there. It's right there. See that? Right there? And you see a little basket, and next to that basket, you could see a little pole arm sticking out of it. in another basket,
Mmm.
a very familiar pole arm.
Very familiar. Okay. So we are going to get in there. That is a fact.
The Gnoll says, yeah, not from here, and doesn't look like it. There's a door on the side that's made from this same hard metal material.
I go around to the door on the side. I look it over. Any locks, any points of weakness?
No. There is a magic lock thing next to it. Looks like it's activated by something magic.
I look around the room. Is there anything else in this room?
Just the centaur, minotaur thing, the 2 corpses, and the guy.
Oh, I loot the corpses.
All right, roll investigation.
8. No, wait, that's -1. It's a 7.
You find a pack of gum.
Pack of gum, you say? I take it.
You have no saliva.
I'm going to go back.
It's like a circular magic thing. Tiny, like quarter-sized, maybe.
Quarter-sized?
Yeah.
I poke my finger into it.
You hear a eh. Hey, don't mess with that, says the Gnoll.
I look over at one of the goblins.
Knowles.
Oh yeah, Knowles. I grab one of the hands and I just
Hey.
I give a good like twist to break the forearm and pull it off.
Oh my god, you're taking the arm completely off?
Yeah, no, the hand completely off.
Okay, jeez, the muscles rip. It's really long and agonizing. Nexus looks away and kind of whines a little bit. And you rip it clean off. Blood dripping off of it. You bring it over. You press it against it. And it goes ding. And it slides open. And you all step in and something blunt hits you, but not hard, as this Gnoll that was hiding in there is just throwing random objects nearby at you just to keep you away.
I'm going to take
No.
the long and the wide end of the vacuum cleaner and bash his face into the other end of the glass.
Damn.
So I assume a 21 hits.
Yes.
Plus 7, 11 damage.
Okay. Blood splatters onto the glass as he slides down it a bit, and he's laying on the counter. And you find your basket. There's a bunch of cool stuff in here, as in just random weapons and stuff. Nothing magical, so don't get your
hopes up.
undies in a knot.
I turn on the vacuum and clean
Okay.
and just run it up and down the glass a little bit.
All right.
I turn it off. I put it back on my back. I pick up my pole arm and my shield.
All right, you got everything.
I have all my equipment back.
You turn around and you see Gertrude picking up all her stuff, and she's like, "Damn, I was hoping to get out of here as soon as possible, but seems like some of my stuff's missing." And you see her plug in an arm into her body, and that arm starts to glow a little bit, and then the glow fades, and she's testing out the fingers, and it looks good.
I give her a nod.
And she's putting on her backpack.
Good luck on you.
Thanks. Got a little upgrade recently.
I hate to know why, but I can imagine.
Those little targets of mine are little rascals, that's why. And in the background, Nexus picks up a great axe, and he goes,
What?
"Look at me! I'm Drisdell!" Whoosh! Whoosh! Whoosh!
Wait, Drisdell, why does that sound familiar?
It's one of the royal guards.
Wait, Cranberry would have known that.
Yeah.
I look over at him. Who?
Drisdell? The royal guard?
Yeah, I used to know Drisdell. That man...
He's really cool.
That man was scum. He betrayed everyone. I hope I get to land a finishing blow on him. I look at Gertrude. You know this place? Wait, no, I would know this place.
Yeah,
I
you
know this
place
place
better.
Duh. So where would be the next where would probably my dragon be kept? Like here, right?
I don't know.
Is there a control panel for like the doors in this room?
Nope.
Since I know this area, since I've lived in this castle before.
You've never seen this corridor.
Oh,
like, this
so
is a new addition.
Expansion. Oh, okay. So then I do look at Gertrude. So, you have an idea where to next?
I mean, we have to kick the ass of who's in charge, right?
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Get my shit back.
So there were no other doors besides the ones that are lining the walls and the one we came in from?
No.
Well, looks like we have to go back the way we came.
All right. You start heading down the hall, and the door on the opposite end starts to creak open.
The one we came in through?
Yeah, that leads to the lobby.
Ah, gotcha.
You are just starting to head down this hallway when it starts to open and light starts to come in, some natural light. And coming into that tiny doorway is a big shape. It struggles to get through, but eventually when it does, you recognize it. It's Fryro.
Fryro!
It looks sad. You see its wing was kind of bandaged up a little bit, but it's not complete. He's not the old Fryro that you knew. His broken wing is a little better, but its eyes look a little hazy, a little rolled back, as you hear a voice say, "What an interesting bunch! Can you fight?" As a shape walks in behind Fryro, and it's the Knoll Royal Guard, the one in the big cloak. And you hear another voice say, "Of course he can. Remember Martin's little friend? Apparently they have an issue with dying. Let's fix that."
Ruby.
As Ruby steps in.
Ah, you're back. Hopefully you don't run like a little bitch this time. Try to keep your tail out from between your legs while I pound your face in.
No need. I have a dragon on my side. And Fryro begins to charge.
I look at Gertrude. Don't hurt the dragon, that's my pet. We need to kill these two flea bags before we go anywhere. Please, if you can, leave my pet alone.
By the way, before the door closed all the way, you could hear sizzling and a big goop pile behind the door. It seems like the Centaur escaped, but met a grim fate.
Oh.
Yeah, and behind you, you look back and you see Nexus in front of his cage, just kind of like holding his arms out as if to protect it, and he just gives you a trusting look.
I look back at them. We need to kill the wizard the Ruby over there. The dragon is on our side, well, my side, but currently that wretch of a thing. Wait, it's just Ruby, right?
Yeah, just Ruby and Roku.
Okay. Oh, Roku is the other Knoll?
Yeah, he's right behind the dragon.
Oh, so one of them is controlling it. Okay, yeah. So one of those Knolls is controlling my pet over there. Make sure you focus them and try to leave my little boy unscathed. He's just a pup.
She nods as she reaches into her pack and pulls out a big old crossbow with a big wooden stake as ammo. And she presses a few buttons on her arm. The whole weapon glows blue.
Oh boy. She got some upgrades. So yeah, I'm going to try to charge towards
Fryro.
Well, I wanted to go around Fryro so he doesn't get opportunity, so I'd take like an extra, little curve around him. Am I able to do that, or
this young dragons are still really big, and this is a hallway that you're in.
Okay, so I'm going to run and slide like under his legs.
Okay, he's gonna make a bite at you.
Yeah, but with my if I take the dash action, or would a normal movement get me to the Knolls?
Not the far back one, but like as soon as you dip underneath the dragon, you'd be met with Roku, who's right behind Fryro.
Oh, so I could get to hit Roku with normal move action. Alright, so I'm going to get an opportunity. Well, would I be moving out of his attack range if Roku's right behind him?
I'd say that there's a little gap in between. He's not as fast as the dragon.
Okay. So I will receive the opportunity. That's fine. I will still dash under Fryro and go for
So you're going for like a slide action?
slide action. Well, I attack at the end of it.
Yeah.
I'm going slide attack.
All right.
What is that, like down B, down A for ground attacks?
Sure.
Fighting games? Ask Brian, where is he?
So you slide on your knees, do like a limbo right underneath Fryro. And Fryro, rage in his eyes, a rage you've never seen. Well, you have seen because you fought him before. And he goes to bite you. Oh, and he's going to get you with a 25.
Pyro, no.
He gets that teeth in you, and it scrapes along as you slide through his mouth, I guess, and past him. So, we get the damage.
I have a highlight over my HP to just type in a new number now, because I know it's going to be some digits coming up.
20 damage.
-3.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Almost forgot about that little feat. I won't. I need that health. Alright, so I slide under.
And you find yourself face to face with Roku, who has 6 weapons out and ready. And he has a big smile on his face. And he actually has these sharp little teeth.
Here comes 2 attacks. 16 base plus 8.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good way to start. So that's 16 damage for the first attack. 18 to hit. No, 19 to hit.
Yes.
And 18 damage.
Right, 34.
And you know what? Here comes an action surge. So we're going to get another 2 attacks off on him.
How many do you have a day now?
I only have 1, but I get it back every short rest.
Oh.
Did I? Wait, did I? No, I did not. I did
No,
not.
you didn't.
Because I didn't minus it. But on the bonus side, that was a nat 20.
All right.
So here we go. Maybe my luck is going to be good this session. And 29 damage. And for the next attack is a 21 going to hit?
Yes.
I think so. 15 damage. Yes.
For a total of 77 damage.
Jesus. And you know what? I am going to pommel strike him with a bonus action.
Well, hang on.
Oh, did I just like
You
wombo
blast
combo?
him all the way back down the hallway at Ruby's feet, and you and Ruby make eye contact. Well, brother, you'll be coming up soon.
I look back at Ruby. I already came back from the past. This shit's getting real old real quick.
And behind you, you hear a roar from your precious dragon.
Wait, I haven't finished my turn. Bonus
Yes.
action. Second wind. I need a heal.
Okay.
7 plus 7, 14 health. Alright, that's my turn.
And
Now
behind you,
I'm
you hear
okay.
the roar of your precious dragon.
Uh-oh.
You hear his acid breath attack go off. You instinctively jump because you know how devastating it is, and you look behind
Yeah.
you. It's hitting the ceiling above as Gertrude is on his back, trying to subdue him with some magic artifact. She's really struggling, and Nexus is cheering her on. But you see the dragon toss her off, and she lands at the ground behind the dragon. So, you turn back around. Ruby did not go.
Okay. But you know what? I'm still going to charge at Ruby.
Ruby
And make-
wiggles his fingers, and up stands Roku. He is bleeding profusely. You hear some bones grind against each other. This is definitely a struggle to get up, but he readies his weapons in front of him, and he goes up to meet you.
Wait, did I hear he came up to me?
Yeah.
Attack of opportunity. 17 base. That's a
Yeah.
hit. 16 damage.
All right. 16 to add on to that 77. All right. You cave in one of his eye sockets.
Ooh.
One of his eyes is rolled back a bit. Yeah, he throws his head back after you strike him, and he lowers his head sleepily, and he raises all 6 of his weapons.
Oh, does he look like he's being reanimated?
No, he is unconscious, but you are killing him definitely each time you hit him.
Oh, okay. Well, here comes an attack against me, I guess. Oh no.
All right, he doesn't have that much of a plus to hit, so here we go. Miss.
Nice.
Miss.
Nice.
He throws one of his swords past you.
Yay.
And a non-nat 20, which you have a 21, I think.
21.
That was 4, right?
Yep. Ooh. Whoo.
You missed all of them, and some of them just clanged off of you. No damage done, no scratch even.
Just nothing.
And he's just sitting there sleepy-eyed right in front of you.
I look at him and I look back at Ruby. It's time for round 2, bitch. And I go towards Ruby.
All right, you're going to take that attack of opportunity, but you're not sweating it.
I'm not sweating it.
Good old Nate. You don't even feel the wind from that,
Just a
from that
wish.
weapon. You run down the hallway towards Ruby.
And I'm just going to do what my character does best. Smack him with the pole arm. Just going to bring it down right on top of her head.
His
Head. It's not the best roll. 16.
What do you mean it's not the best roll? You hit.
Really?
16 is still pretty good.
Awesome. That's what I need to hear. Where's the dice? I almost roll a d20 for damage. I wish. Oh, that's still pretty good. Oh, that's good. Max damage 19.
19 damage? Okay.
Second attack. Oh, higher than before. That's a 19 to hit. 14.
14 damage?
Yes. And the pommel strike. 19 to hit. 10 damage.
That was really good.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
If this were a TV show, you'd go back into the past where you would see how beat up you made Ruby when you first met him. And then now, and it looks so similar.
Oh my
But
god.
Ruby,
Like with each strike, like it shows like a flashback to the image of when I hit them in the past
yeah.
in between each hit, and then flashes back to them after they got hit. Oh, I love the idea of that. Yes. Yes.
So Ruby touches his face wound. You see like an inkling of a scar on his face from where you hit him the first time, and you just made it one a lot bigger underneath it. And he touches it and he goes, "This time you're going to stay dead, insect." And you hear shink from right behind you. As you also hear Gertrude shout as you turn behind and you see she's actually stabbing her short sword into the snout of Spyro because Spyro has grappled her.
Oh.
It's just swinging her all around.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This is do or die right here. Gotta save Fryro.
So.
Wait, did I hear this guy entered my area?
Yes.
Did he invade my personal space?
He did.
He deserves to be smacked with a 21 to hit.
He does.
No one invades my personal space like that. 17 damage.
Ouch. Oh my god, he's so you break his jaw, and his jaw's just hanging there.
Hell yeah.
But he swung at the same time. He swung his club, but you dodge that swiftly. There's nothing this man can do to get you. But does 21 hit?
That is a match.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'll just roll the rest of them. Another 21.
Yeah.
An 8.
Okay.
And a 13. So he hit you twice. These two short swords just slash you on the arms.
Nice. I mean, not nice. How about they don't? How much damage we're talking?
14.
That's not too... wait. -6.
Yeah, -6. You ate that shit. You spat it out. You're not accepting that.
And I turn back towards Ruby. You made a mistake invading my home and taking my friends to use against me. Do you accept the ultimate price?
Are you gonna let him answer? Or you just he opens his mouth to answer.
He opens his mouth and first one misses. But we'll pretend that didn't happen. 23 to hit.
Okay. We'll pretend that didn't happen.
We'll pretend that didn't.
You hit the ground and he falls backwards onto the ground on his butt.
and I just sweep it around and bring it down on top of him for a total of 10 damage, and then a pommel strike.
I bet this will do it.
Hopefully it does. Oh my god, it's a nat 20. So fitting, the final blow. So it just... let me see damage first. 17 damage.
That'll do it.
So this is a pommel strike, and I just aim for that smug-ass snout of his, and just separate his upper jaw from his lower with a pommel just right to the top of the nose.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's some force. He falls backwards onto his back. Blood starts to pool around him, and you hear something fall into a heap behind you.
I turn around to Fryro.
You see also Fryro fall to the ground, and Gertrude leaps out of the mouth before it could slam her to the ground, and she lands on her feet, dusting herself off a little bit, and she says, "Yeah, sorry, I broke the promise. Bastard was tough. I was fighting a damn dragon."
I run over to him. Is he alive?
He's breathing, unconscious.
I look
Very,
towards-
very damaged and hurt, as you
I
might
bet.
imagine.
I look towards Gertrude. Do you have anything to heal him with?
I'm an assassin. I don't know what to tell you.
Shit. I have an herbalism kit. Can I roll medicine to make sure he's stable, and he'll be
Sure.
fine? 12. So above average.
Okay. You put some healing leaves on some of the wounds, and you know that he won't die. So, yeah.
I'm just going to pet his head a little bit and look towards Gertrude. We need to keep moving.
Nexus walks up. That was pretty cool, you guys.
Thanks.
That's all I have to say. I was watching.
Thanks, Nexus. Thanks. And I look towards the Ruby's body. I'm just gonna yoink. I just take one of the, you said she had a large ruby.
Yeah.
I take the large ruby.
Okay.
Did Roku or Ruby have anything else of interest on hand?
Oh, you want to search them?
Yeah, do a quick little search. That's an 8.
I mean, you could do it for a second time
All right.
for the other one.
And that's a 4. No, not fam. There may be some smaller rubies, but maybe not even that.
You find a grocery list.
Cool. Good to know. What was on the top of it?
Human flesh.
Well, and on the bottom?
Laundry detergent.
Sounds about right. Yep. I feel that. Yeah, so I head out of this room. I go back to the
The lobby.
lobby. I head back to the lobby.
You step into the goop of the Minotaur thing.
Or actually, I think I might want a short rest. A quick little mini rest.
Okay.
Right next to my dragon, just because I feel like I need to stay on top of my game. Make sure I'm nice and fresh, because I don't know when the final fight is coming. Hey guys, so this is a personal announcement for Justin, for me. Just share this with one friend. Just show it to one person. And if everyone did that, that would make the world of a difference. And I thank you very much for your time and listening to this. And I hope to see this become something much bigger than even I expected it to be. Have a good time, guys. Adventure on.